I'm kind of getting this car ready to go to Idaho for Thanksgiving. It is coming up pretty quick. I just want to get some of these leaks taken care of so that it doesn't sound like a Volkswagen Beetle. Other than that, the muffler I put on there sounds pretty nice. The thing sounds nice under load when you freaking floor it. Oh man, look at that weeble wobble. Poor thing. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother fixing it. I don't even give a shit anymore. Because at some point in my time, you know, if I make enough from this Google stuff, you know, if I get to a point where I can afford a new car, I'll just buy a new car. But for now, I'm just making do what I have now. But you know, she's doing pretty good. Now I'm just modifying the shit out of it, so whatever I can get away with. I did think about like doing a Cummins 4BT swap. Oh, that'd just be delicious. Come on, 30 miles to the gallon, and if you know, give it a P pump and some other performance goodies, you can make that thing freaking fast. Okie dokie, let's get underneath this car. I got my falling apart LED shop light going, and when I say falling apart, I mean like the lights are going out. It's got 3 rows that are found on road dead. But anyways, here's our piece of shit. Look at that transmission. Look at the front. The front's everything is dry. I love it. Everything but the back of the transfer case is dry. I'd say I did a pretty good job on that training. Oh yeah, I remember my friend's Explorer, which he got rid of, by the way. I'm so glad he did. It was just, that thing was a piece of shit. But his valve cover gaskets were leaking so bad that the bottom of his motor was not dry like this. It was just sopping wet. It's nice seeing things dry up here. So that means it's always a good thing. So your GM bump stops are doing pretty good. Isn't that just fucking funny? I got GM bump stops in here. Anyways, I'm gonna pop these bolts out here, slide in our gasket, and then I should be able to just bolt it right back up. And since I got longer bolts, I should be able to hold this together. Yeah, see, it's been leaking. See this rusty shit right here? It's like water dripping out of it or something. It's got a big gap too. We'll take care of that, that's for sure. So I bought a little baby can of PV Blaster. I'm gonna go ahead and spray these bolts. This torque converter, Catalytic converter was held on with shock bolts from a Delta 88. And this is from a new set of shocks that we put in there. We just reused the old hardware. But it was a 13. Went ahead and sprayed it with some PV Blaster. Try not to do it when it's super hot because then it'll catch on fire and make a mess. You don't want that. And this thing's dripping water everywhere. Damn thing. Anyways, I'll go ahead and spray the other ones. I probably won't be able to get the top one, but I'll get these at least. Okay, so you're looking down my nose, and I just had the freaking zipper pulling a hair on my chin. God damn it, that hurt. Yank. Okay, so this is supposed to have 3 bolts. As it turned out, the one up top, which you can't see, it's not there. It snapped off. It got so hot. Can you see I need a new exhaust system? I lost a bolt here too. This exhaust system's falling the fuck apart. Except for back here, this shit ain't going nowhere. Okay, I got some work to do, tubes. So I had to make some adjustments to my gasket because there was absolutely no way any of the bolt holes were gonna line up for whatever reason. Maybe it's for like the 4.0 freaking like overhead cam bullshit. Well, I just took it on the bandsaw, cut the ears off of it, and it just works now. So I'm just gonna tighten down these bolts. I'm gonna make sure I put the one up top. And that whole bullshit there fell apart, so I'm gonna take care of that while I'm under here. Luckily, I bought more than 3 of these bolts. Okie dokie, we're all bolted up, we're sealed up. Those are perfect bolts for that. And I also have these locking nuts on there, like I said. I used some PB Blaster on the bolts to help lubricate it so it would bolt down a little easier and get a little more torque on it, but those are all set. Now we can come over here and deal with this. Like I said, I'm glad I bought more of these. I'm gonna get some fat washers for the other ends, but yeah. I'm gonna have to order a spring bolt kit for this. This thing's all cattywampus. But she's bolted out that end. Alright, let's see if we have that ticking sound. If we still do, oh well. I know it's not the motor. I don't hear any ticking noise.